Because we need our 15 seconds of TikTok fame.
TikTok got nothing to do with me.
People in public.
I could give two fucks about any kind of whatever you just said, clout, fame, whatever.
Yeah, okay.
I do not care.
Because you've been all up in this for a month, raising money, so it can go to Jay.
I have not raised
never
any
went
kind
to
of fucking
Jay.
money at all. Period. 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 Period.
Yeah, period.
Period.
Yeah, well, when you see me, how about you approach
your
me
son and your nephew and your niece fucking pizza, you dumbass.
Yeah,
Get your facts straight.
Yeah,
Get
you
your
can
facts
approach
straight.
me instead
Get
of a
your
disabled
facts
man.
straight.
How about that?
Get your
Let's
facts
see how
straight.
much
Get your
balls you
facts
got
straight.
for that. Let's see how much balls you got for that.
For what?
You can approach me instead of a disabled man. How about that?
Look, he was the one right next to me.
It doesn't matter if he was right in front of you. He ain't got nothing to do with this. You're wrong. You're wrong. And then you put it on TikTok like and then whoever's videoing at the end of it, oh, I'm so proud of you. You got her. You got her. Yeah, well, I hope it was worth it, because who was taking that video's getting kicked out of the clinic. And you can approach
nobody was
me.
taking the video.
Yeah, somebody was taking a video because you can hear them in it. Bet. And I won't stop till they are kicked out.
I'll guarantee it. Nobody was taking the video.
Yeah, well, you can approach me, not my disabled father. How about that? Let's see if you got balls to do that.
I was very respectful for him.
I don't care.
And
You should
vice
have spoke to him in
versa.
the first place. He ain't got nothing to do with this.
Well, he obviously does, because your sister's blatantly lying, saying she doesn't have a ride.
And it doesn't matter. He didn't do any of that.
You're right. He didn't.
And you recorded
And
him
he
without
literally
telling him.
told
Because
me,
if you would have told him
he
you were
literally
recording
said
him,
to
he would
me,
not have said a word to you.
literally said to me, his hands are tied. He can't do anything about what his daughter does. And I asked him if it was okay if I talked to her.
Where's
He
the
goes,
part
say
where you
whatever.
told him you were recording him?
Listen.
Where's
He said,
the?
you
I
can
watched
say
the video.
whatever
I
you
don't
want
need you
to say
recap it
to
for
her.
me. I watched the fucking video. Where's the part where you told him you were recording him? Where's that part?
Where is he at? Can you hear him?
Where's the part where you told
Can you
him,
hear him?
I'm recording this conversation?
Can
Where's that
you
part?
hear him?
There isn't that part, which is why you're
Can
avoiding the
you
conversation.
hear your father? No.
Obviously I
You
can.
hear my voice.
Yes, I can hear my dad. I heard every word he said.
What
I
exactly?
heard every word
What
he
exactly did you hear what he said? Because I have it as well.
Okay, well, I have it. He says, I can't do anything. My hands are tied. I've told her to stay off TikTok. Then you say, can I tell her that if you can't take her for some reason, I could take her to the clinic? And he said, you can say anything you want to her. She's not going to listen to you. You can
Wrong.
hear every word he says.
Wrong. Wrong.
No, I got
You're
the
a
video.
liar. You are a liar.
I got the video.
Good, so do I, but you're a blatantly liar. You're a liar, because that's not what he said to me.
That's
And
about what he said to you. I
I
don't
asked
have a
him if
fucking
I could
transcript
talk to
of
her,
it.
if it would be okay if I said something to her. And he said, absolutely. He goes, I can't. He goes, you can say anything you want to her.
And she's not going to listen. Is exactly what the video says.
No.
Yes?
He said, I can't do anything about it.
Yeah. That's literally what I just said. Literally.
No, he said she's not going to listen. He
And
never,
and he
those
said
words never
in the
came
video.
out of that
That's what
man's
he
mouth.
said. Are you
Not to
fucking
me.
stupid?
Miss Carmen. Miss Carmen.
That's what
Can-
the
can you
video
put-
says.
Can you please do me a favor and just apologize for putting my dad on the video so we can come to a resolution?
Absolutely. It's like, look, it wasn't meant for any of this. I literally asked your father if I could say something to you, and he said yes. I literally wanted to let you know that and I let your father know for any rhyme or reason that he could not take you, you had my personal number. I have no problem in coming getting you, taking you to and from the clinic. You know, if he's got doctor's appointments or whatever he's got to do with your other child. I don't, I mean, it's that part is not my business. But however, to get you to and from this clinic, I know is very important. And I said, for any reason that he could not take you, she has my personal number. She can call me at any time. My phone is always on and always will be on to her. And then I literally, how many times have you heard me, Lisa, in your chat or in your boxes actually, sit there and tell people, don't belittle her. Do not put her down.
If it was just
You
about
don't need
that,
to
you'd have
gift her.
never
You don't
posted
need
it
to
on
give her
TikTok.
money.
Right.
Because she has a way to and from every single day. And if she doesn't, I'm literally spamming your chat every single day, but you're ignoring me. You know, it's like, I don't want you to have to panic. I don't want your dad to have to, you know, it's like if he's not feeling good or if he's got doctor's appointments early in that morning, you know,
You're
there's no
lying.
reason. It's like, I'm right here. I'm real
You're
close
lying.
to you.
You're lying.
Period.
Because if it was good intentions, you'd have never recorded the conversation and you'd have never posted it to TikTok. You're lying.
I never posted it.
It came from your page. Up in the corner of the screen recording, you went live. You'd have never went live talking to my dad if you did not do it for clout.
They're trying to prove I'm a liar.
And you
Which
are
everybody-
a liar. We all know that. I've called
I
you
know,
out
but-
for being a fucking liar. You don't approach a disabled man who had a heart attack less than a fucking year ago. 2 heart attacks less than a year ago. Over some bullshit. This lady needs to stop being so fucking obsessed with you.
I don't think,
It's not obsession. And I
Yeah,
promise
it
you
is.
that. No,
Yeah,
it's
it
not.
is. Yeah,
no,
it is.
it's not. No,
Yeah, it
it's
is.
not. No,
Yeah,
it's
it
not. It is not.
You're wrong. You
No,
know
you're wrong. You're wrong.
And you want to
Sir,
approach
you're
people
wrong.
in the family, approach me. Approach me, because you're not going to.
well, it's just, I'm afraid it's going to come to a point where I'm going to get hurt or somebody else is going to get hurt,
but you got psychos like Carmen fucking approaching people in public over shit that ain't got nothing to do with. He's a fucking psycho.
Yeah, I'm such a psycho.
Well, not even that. The lady upstairs of me, look at that, you know?
Lisa, I don't care what they do to you. You bring this on yourself. If you stay off the fucking app and stop lying like an idiot, this shit wouldn't be happening. But now you've got these fucking psychos approaching my dad, and I'm not gonna have it. You're gonna leave my dad all the way out of this, or y'all gonna see a whole different side of me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Idiot, and you want to be on TikTok making yourself look like a fucking stupid asshole because we all know you don't need a ride, and I've been telling people this for months. And now you've got these people who need their 15 seconds of TikTok fame approaching my dad. That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, that's it.
But-
I need my 15
but-
seconds of fame.
Yeah.
But
that is
we
exactly
need
it.
gas.
If you had good intentions, you'd have never done it on a TikTok live. You'd have had a private conversation with my dad if you were so worried about Lisa getting to the clinic. You wouldn't have went live. You wouldn't have his voice and everything all over the internet because of your good intentions. You'd have just had a private conversation as a concerned person, but you didn't.
Abby or Ronnie, nobody cares about Jace, including half the family. To be honest, you know?
I care about Jace, Lisa. I've been trying to get him on.
I know you do. I know you do. I'm just saying, you know?
People keep saying we're not doing nothing. If you want to get technical, and I don't care, I'm one of the reasons why your CPS case is now reopened. You can be mad about that or not. I don't care. But
What do you mean?
I can't just come kidnap your kid and take him when the state doesn't want to take him from you.
So you called on me again? Is that what you're saying?
Lisa, that's not the point. We can have that conversation privately because unlike you, I don't need to put my business all over TikTok. Everybody needs to realize that if you're on TikTok and your lips are moving, you're lying. You have a ride to the clinic every day. And I'm still livid you brought my kid into it the other day. Because dad absolutely did not have to take me or the baby anywhere and couldn't take you to the clinic. You need to leave my baby out of your bullshit.
Nobody listens to me though.
You're lying. That's why nobody listens to you, Lisa.
But if I get on, Ron, and I say, I need a couple things for me and Jace to eat, $10 for gas for my dad, and a pack of cigarettes,
Lisa.
they give me nothing.
Lisa, it's like if you're more honest and you tell the truth, people might be more apt to help you.
No, they're not going to, because all she does is lie. Nobody believes you.
You're absolutely right, Ronnie, and I agree with you. But I'm saying if she was an actual honest person, instead of putting her son, or even, I never even heard about your trial being put in it, but it's more about Jace. She uses Jace as a crutch, and that's what's killing people, the manipulating and all the bullshit.
Trust me, I've been going through this for over a year. I could show screenshots of me cussing her out almost 3 times a day for using my nephew in this bullshit. She doesn't listen. And that is what pissed me off about you going to my dad. Because we've all tried to get her off of this app. And he can't. And he does not need brought into this just because she's a liar.
But in order to get money, you have to act like you're having an emergency.
Lisa, get a job.
Listen, you didn't have to do all the crazy dumb shit you did this morning or the day before or whatever. It's like saying that you walked home from the clinic or you sat there for 3.5 hours, because that was a whole lie. And that your legs hurt. You're this, that, and the third. It's like, Lisa, baby girl, you gotta quit, sweetheart. It's like you have a whole family that absolutely loves you. They love you.
They don't.
Yes, they do.
Ronnie does. My mom and dad do.
Listen, they love you from a distance because they cannot deal with and take all the manipulating, gaslighting, not only here on TikTok, but you're also doing it to them.
Lisa, why do you keep ignoring me?
Okay. What, sweetheart?
Ignoring what?
Well, I've asked you at least 3 or 4 times in the last 2 minutes. If you need money, why don't you just get a job? Get a job. It is not anybody else's responsibility.
Because I don't know what I'm going to do with Jace.
Or your cigarettes.
Work while he's in public school.
What about Jace?
Literally
Send him to
heard your
school.
son say he wants to go to school.
Send him to school. They have after school program. And Lisa, if you wanted to get a job, Dad would watch Jace, and don't think he wouldn't, because he would have to take you to work anyways because you don't drive. Stop making excuses. There's not one reason on this God's green earth that you cannot get a job.
Yeah, I'm just lazy, I guess.
Yeah. Stop with the manipulation. Do not try to gaslight me, because I'm not here for it. There's no reason why you should be on TikTok lying and trying to scam hardworking people who are struggling themselves, but still working, trying to make it out of their money because you won't get up and go get a job.
But I want to know why they come after me so damn hard.
Because you lied. You killed off my father. You said your son was...
But so does everybody else.
Lisa, they may lie, but they don't do the things that you do. I struggle. I went 4 days last week without any food in my house and didn't eat for almost 5 days before I had the chance to get food. Did you see me on here asking people for their hard-earned money so they could feed me? No, because I'm an adult. And yes, right now, I can't work. I just had a baby, and I'm not fully healed and recovered from that. So I'm not cleared to work yet. But I'm still not on here trying to scam people out of their hard-earned money.
But I don't...
No accountability for anything. And I'm not trying to be mean to you, but when you bring Dad into it, you know that turns me into a different person.
Yeah, but I've told people...
In this time, nothing bad happened to him because all she did was talk to him. But you've got people so mad at the stuff you do. Who's to say the next person that doesn't show up to the clinic doesn't try to hurt him or you or whatever. You don't know that, yet you don't care.
Yeah, and like I've told people on here before, I get $20, they go insane on here. People are on here asking for fucking 400. They make their goal. Nobody goes crazy over that.
Not you though. It's like, that doesn't. Yeah, it's got nothing to pertain to you. It's like you should be better than that and want to show your son differently than everybody else is doing. You need to be that role model, as your sister is trying to sit here and tell you to do. It's like, you know, so what? It's like, go to the dentist. I've literally heard you multiple times say you don't want to get a job because of your teeth. Well,
Yeah.
make a dentist appointment. You're on state assistance Medicaid. They will pay for like partials or whatever they need to have done for you.
Can I
know,
respectfully interrupt
like-
you for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is respectful, but it's just something I want to say to Lisa while it's on the subject. I have not shown my face publicly on TikTok, but Lisa,
Yeah.
you have seen me. Because of genetics, and this is what I keep telling everybody, you know my teeth are not good. But
Yeah.
you do not, your teeth has nothing to do with you not being able to get a job. I'm a manager. When I do work, I'm a manager of retail establishments, and I can still work with the way that my teeth are. So please stop using that as an excuse, because it's just an excuse and you're not taking accountability. Now, I'm sorry, you can continue what you were saying. I just needed to throw
I'm
that
sorry.
out.
But yeah, it's like, and that's the whole thing. It's like she's always used that as an excuse. And there's, I mean, look, the dollar store, whatever. It's like, make a dentist appointment, go and get a consult, do whatever you got to do to maintain. And again, I'm here. I'm always going to be here. You have my number. It's like, if you need a ride to the dentist, it's like, I will take you to the dentist. I'll sit there with you until they do whatever they got to do. You know, it's like, but in the meantime, you've got to be a better role model for Jace and set, you know, that, you know, role model. It's like, I'm not going to be on, you know, any social media site, whether it be here or I don't know anything about Instagram or anything about that whole Facebook part. Or
I don't get on for 3 weeks.
Be getting on at all.
That's the whole thing. It's like, I mean, you're breaking all of our hearts, and it's like, and you're using your son, and now it's like, this is the first time I've heard that you're using your, you know, newborn, what is it, nephew now?
Me.
You know, in a situation. It's like, I mean, we all witnessed you saying that Jace had brain cancer and he was dying. It's like, that was all false.
I didn't
Why
say a
would you
word
ever
to you.
use that against your child?
I didn't
That's
say a
not-
word to you on Monday when you were asking for an Uber to the pharmacy because Dad couldn't take you because he had to take the baby to the doctor's appointment. Was I happy that you brought her up on TikTok? No, because I asked you not to. But I didn't say a word to you about that because it was the truth. I did have an last minute doctor's appointment for the baby, and Dad did come and take both of us to her doctor's appointment. So I didn't say anything to you about that, because would I rather you keep her out of your mouth when you are on TikTok? Yes. But it was the truth. So I didn't say anything. But the other morning when you were on there saying, oh, somebody else is more important than me, and I'm stuck until little girl gets better. Don't use my kid. This is the reason why you haven't met her and you're not allowed around her, Lisa. The manipulating and the gaslighting, and you haven't even met her and you're using her to try to scam people out of money. And then you want me to let you be around her? Why would I do that? I'm sorry, but I do not want her growing up like your kids did. I have to protect her. That is my number one job, is to protect my daughter.
Facts.
And you want to try to make me feel bad and gaslight me into letting you meet her. And you know what? It's almost worked, because me and her father have been talking about at least letting you meet her. And then I turn around and you're using her as a way to try to scam people out of money.
And I can hear the hurt in your voice on that. I really can.
It sucks that I can't let my sister meet my baby. But it's not about me and it's not about you. It's about her.
Oh, it hurts me too. And I keep telling Daddy I don't care.
Keep doing it. You let your son grow up listening to you doing all of this shit. And I cannot subject my daughter to that. I just can't do it.
But I'm an idiot though, Ronnie, because I let the people in the chat like manipulate me into saying certain things.
Well, you know what, Lisa?
Look, Ronnie, I will accept a friend request. I'll send you my personal number. So therefore, it's like, if your sister ever needs a ride or whatever because of your father helping you out with the newborn baby, and congrats on that, please do reach out to me. I have no problem with going and getting her and taking her to and from the clinic. I promise you I don't. And I don't mean